Hey Shapes, and welcome to another expedition of the Anime Encyclopedia. Do-do-do, do-do-do. I swear, I won't talk about tonight's again. Alright. Yeah, that mic's still going. Still good, I think. Hey-ho. So why am I starting at 8:15 at night? It's kind of late, don't you think? Well, it was twofold. I just so happened to have got an errand from my boss to do some chapters, and I banged all those out. But more importantly, I'm using it as an excuse to wait till midnight, and then a certain game is coming out at midnight that shall take over my life. God. So I think this is just like, get it done by midnight, so then right afterwards I play Breath of the Wild. Is the plan. This Thursday's been insane. I woke up, not at my place, but at my parents' place at 6:30 so that we drive to Boston to drop them off at the airport, and then I drive the car back down to my house, which is like an hour away, and then an additional 30 minutes or 40 minutes to my camp where I do some work till 4, drive 40 minutes back to my house, and I get this message from my boss saying, hey, can you do some chapters? And then I do that, and now I'm doing streaming for probably 3 hours, and by that time it'll be midnight and Tears of the Kingdom comes out, and I play that for probably 3 hours, and then I wake up in the morning, and I'm gonna be waking up the next morning and going to my other job. 15 minutes, yeah. It's just no time to work out today. Sorry, Cam. Hello, just had supper and finished reorganizing my DVDs and Blu-rays. Very nice. I've been meaning to move my shelves and apparatus or stuff and do something with that, but I no time. I got Cheez-Its. Holy smokes. Yeah. Okay. Where are we? We're definitely not at Strike Witches. The Shadow Staff. We were on Sheba. Yeah, Sheba and the Dog's Peaceful Heart was the last thing we read. Mononoke is apparently on Netflix, and this is news to me, so I watched the first 2 episodes again. Nice! Hello again, Greg? Just got a bunch of anime today, including a bunch of discotheque. Very cool. Epic. I still need to get the Ace movie. Still need to order that. Alright, let's just get right into the news. Shibai Taroka. I gotta get to Sign of the Otaku. This is an actual... I thought this was like a person, but it's a 2-episode OVA from '93. This kind of sounds like a fun premise, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, here it is. That actually sounds... This is a cute premise. Hard-faced tough guy Kusuda transfers to the Osaka area, where everyone is a hard-faced tough guy. But appearances can be deceptive. He likes flowers and fairy stories. The girls love him. The guys hate him. There's trouble. That's it. I'm like, okay, that sounds like fun. Hi, I just got the full and complete North America DVD release of Tenaru. Oh, no shit. Really? Yeah, the incomplete. So you just got the first 12 episodes. Yeah, 13, yeah. That's still really cool. That's awesome. Good evening, Hayden. All right. And I explained why I'm starting so late is because I've had a very long day. But I'm also using this as an excuse to stay up till midnight for the release of Tears of the Kingdom. This is a bio. It's a Tomu Shibayama. It's a toy man. He moved to A Pro. His feature debut did not come until Gambare Tabuchi. Oh, okay. The baseball. It's like a trilogy of baseball movies that no one's subbed. Honky Tonk. Oh yeah, I saw that. Greg is sick. It's sick. 1988. I think they just described the whole thing. Well, maybe they didn't. It's 4 episodes. It certainly seems like it. Wait. Okay, no, it's not added. Gotcha. Okay, moving on. Hiroshi Shidara. Toei's Kyoto office. Moved to Toei in 62. This is supervising director on Candy Candy. Okay. Shigo Fumi. Letters from the Departed. You can see pictures in Definitive Anime Chat. Oh, cool. I'll check it out. Let me before I forget. Oh yeah, there it is. Wow, these are great covers. This is like those are great choices. All 3 of those are just great moments from the show, or just like feel very representative of the show. I think like very good covers. Okay, backs. It's kind of annoying they used the same picture twice in the middle there from the OP, but it's a good shot from the OP. I'm not gonna lie. Oh gosh, a little. I almost would have stopped streaming just then. A little flicker of light. Yeah, neat. Very cool. Oh, I know Shibuya Honky Tonk. It's from the author of Rainbow. Oh wow. Apparently Mal didn't have enough love for Lane. Not gonna lie, hearing it and it was hacked again was funny. Yeah, it's by George Abe. Looks like it's the only thing he did aside from Rainbow. I remember the live action speeches. Okay, Shikifumi from 2008. Dark, disturbing series whose open-ended premise allows for the exploration of multiple stories. Despite a few logical flaws, an annoying sidekick in Kanaka, and a tendency to dehumanize all those involved in bullying, this strikingly original series serves up its violence and sexual content with considerable sensitivity. I'll give that a mixed. Alright. Shigurui. Death Frenzy. From 2007. One of the most grotesquely violent anime ever made. It's also one of the most insistent on its cultural context, not only within Japanese history, but also within the tradition of Japanese film. And it's beautiful in the way that Goya's horrific black paintings or medieval Memento Mori tomb sculpture is beautiful. Elegantly crafted, precisely balanced, finely honed to achieve a specific impact. If Akira Kurosawa had made an anime movie in his early years, it might look and sound like this. It wouldn't feel like this, though. Kurosawa's characters always retain their humanity even when abandoning all pretense of morality, and with it, hope. Action horror with an artsy edge has always been home turf for Madhouse, and here the studio works to its highest standards of craftsmanship. They were also used to make stories that reduce all female characters to the level of trade goods, but even in a Madhouse movie, there's usually one good girl saved or bad girl redeemed. Here, they're all used, then broken. Is this an original anime? Why are they referring to it as if it's an original? And they're like, Madhouse did it. It's a fucking manga, guys! They don't even say that it's based on... Wait, where... Do they say anywhere that it's based on a manga? I'm looking... No, they don't say anywhere that this is based on a manga. They're making it sound like this is a Madhouse original. They don't mention it in the article at all. Hello, Anliso. Raising the bleak and chilling realism of feudal life to the land of fetish, to the level of fetish, Hamasaki directs this show like an art house movie made in a lunatic asylum where the guards have all been eaten by the inmates. Few other anime are as compellingly well made, and even fewer focus so minutely on the vicious effects of a perfectly developed talent serving a narrow, formalistic worldview. Prepare to be amazed, but don't expect to be delighted. I give it a positive on that. Good evening, Victor. I hope this is the last stream before Zelda Divide. Yeah, it literally is, because then Zelda comes out. Like, there's the reason, twofold reason why I started at 8:15 tonight. I had other work to do, and this just allows me to stay up till midnight to play Tears of the Kingdom. But thankfully, I have like most of Saturday off and most of Sunday off, so I can make some good progress, I think. I want to have it done. I don't want to play it in June. I just want to play as much as possible, and then June I'm cutting it. Like I'm not touching it, and then maybe I'll play it later, like after the summer or something. I don't know. I don't want to beat the game, but like, yeah, I'll put it down. But we'll see how hard that is. Okay. Shiho-chan from 1996. The pink pineapple. Yeah, it's a porno. This porno, based on a young magazine manga by Minato Koimoro, contains oblique references to Evangelion that serve no purpose whatsoever. Then what are they? Why would you say that? What if they don't serve a purpose at all? Like, are you literally just like, oh, Ava reference? But like, is it a Is it like a parrot? Like, what are you talking about? Why do you bring that up? Am I being unreasonable here? Like, just say what it is. If it doesn't make any purpose, it's like, oh, they make an Ava reference or so. Like, all right, sure. This. Contains oblique references to Evangelion that serve no purpose whatsoever. What is it? Why bring it up? The fuck? I know Zelda's gonna eat up all my free time. Yeah. Okay. Moving right along. Cheeky! In 2010. Sotabamura. Yeah, Sotabamura. That sounds right. Whatever. Is one of Japan's most isolated villages. It isn't even connected to a highway, and its residents, around 1,300 of them, live lives governed by old customs and rituals. Newcomers are rare, but the Kirishiki family have just moved into the old mansion on the hill. And then people start falling ill with unexpected suddenness and dying just a few days after the first symptoms appear. Dr. Ozaki is looking for a scientific explanation, but the local priest thinks this may not be a scientific problem. It seems the village's newly dead, not content with resting peacefully in their graves like generations of their ancestors, may be coming back for more than just a last visit to their homes. This is a classic vampire tale, told slowly, but with skill and care. The dead, undead, and not yet dead are treated as real people, each with something to say, and these multiple voices and plot lines help the story helps the story stay compelling and engaging despite its slow pace. The visuals are as rich and detailed as the plot, and the action sequences are well done. Beautifully executed classic horror without gags or gimmicks is rare. Shiki may remind you of what you love about the genre and why. Based on Ryu Fujisaki's 2007 manga adaptation of Fuyumi Ono's novel series. I didn't realize that the Ryu Fujisaki is adapting a novel series with their manga. The exact same thing that this exact author is doing with LGH. That's so interesting. That's just like the thing that they do. Not Shiki, Tono. Yeah, cool. Cool. An adaptation of an adaptation of an adaptation. Yeah. Oten Shimokawa. Bio. 1892 to 1973. Old person. None of his animation work survives, but his Mukozo Imokawa the Doorman, made in 1916 and released in January 1917, is widely regarded as the first anime. This work appears to have been made using the chalkboard method, in which a single image on a blackboard is photographed and rephotographed with minor alterations. His fifth film was also his last. Oh, that was from 1917. Although he never worked in animation again, he enjoyed success in the 1930s writing manga for Sunday Yomiuri, and post-war as an artist for Nippon Manga Shimbun. Controversially, none of Shimokawa's pioneering films survive, and the sole source of much of his animation achievement is an article he wrote himself in the 1930s that denied all knowledge of any fellow animators. As a result, some critics have approached his claims with a degree of suspicion, although recent years have unearthed enough evidence from his cameraman and contemporary articles to suggest that he was largely telling the truth. Interesting. I mean, it's a little before the proper web novel, light novel, manga anime, yeah. Okay, Shin Hakenden. From 1999. A sci-fi remake of Hakenden, not to be confused with Pioneer's continuation of the original H series, Shin Hakenden. Okay. No change. Shinne Doga. Literally new image animation, or new A animation, originally formed as A-Pro in late 1965. Its releases include the early Hayao Miyazaki work Panda Go Panda. And more than that, but okay. The company was reorganized into its new form in 1976 by Daikichiro Kusube, a former employee of Tokyo Movie Shinsha. Its first notable work in its new incarnation was on Doraemon. Prominent staffers have included Toshihide Yamada, Eiichi Nakamura, Susumu Watanabe, Keiichi Hara, and Toshihiko Ando. The company is still active today on productions such as Shin-Chan. That was not a great article, I'm not gonna lie. I've heard very legendary things about both A-Pro and Shin-A. I guess that wasn't really it. It didn't feel good. I don't know. That wasn't very substantial to me. I wonder if they will have Shin Ace here. You mean Shin Aim for the Ace? Wasn't Panda Go Panda by Takahata? Exact. Well, it's the thing is, Panda Go Panda is directed by Takahata, but Miyazaki came up with the idea. So it's the early Hayao Miyazaki work, Panda Go Panda. They're just crediting it to him. I'll write that down as another instance of that. I can just find. I don't think I put the P notes on here, so let me just yeah. Okay, I've made note of it in P specifically, next to along with Panic Panda. Oh, Shin aim for the ace. Yeah, I think they mentioned it. I wouldn't see why not. Not great to search aim for the ace because, of course, there's 28 results. But of course, I'll go to the beginning. What they say is a second series of 25 episodes followed in 1978 with a new coach bringing new problems to the tennis students. Which is incorrect. As far as I know, Shin Ace is actually a remake. Shin Ace, if I'm not mistaken, Shin Ace is an entirely different remake. It's not an entirely different remake. I'm saying like it's not a continuation. I'm wondering, did they ignore Takahata for Lupin Part 1? I don't remember. Let's see. It'd be funny if they mentioned Miyazaki and not Takahata for Lupin. It's a lot of. There's 172 results for Lupin. Adapted by the TMS studio. 5th decade. Now outgroove the self-consciously groovy Cowboy Bebop. Voice actors. Live action film. After the original series was rebroadcast to popular acclaim, it was revived as the longer-running Shin Lupin III, or Part 2. They don't mention Miyazaki or Takahata, actually. But they do say that, they do say about Part 2, though its pigment varies in the later movies and specials. Monkey Punch claims that only the first series captured the true spirit of this manga, but fan favorites were episodes 145 and 155, written and directed by Tsutomu Teruki, pseudonym for Hayao Miyazaki. In the wake of Miyazaki's later popularity with foreign anime fans, the episodes were released later. Estate. They didn't even fucking mention that he directed Part 1. It was him and Takahata co-directing Part 1. Or maybe it wasn't really co-direction. I don't know. That's weird. Is Hayao Miyazaki the only person they'll mention by name? No. No. Definitely not. They'll mention Konaka any chance they get. They like Oshi a lot. Or like they mention Oshi quite frequently. They mention Ryosuke Takahashi a number of times. They mention Ikuhara a lot of the time, every chance they get. Miyazaki, but not as often as they should have. There is some erasure, though. It is sort of like there's certain staff that they really don't seem to give that much attention to or credit. Like, I have to look at their Ava article again, but like, or Kari Kano, but they don't seem to mention Ano all that much, weirdly enough. But it's not that extreme. Tezuka is another one they'd mention quite often whenever he's involved. Okay. Sheena Dark, 2008. An anime that sums up the offensive logic of the harem genre in just 8 minutes is an achievement in itself. Yeah. They they just I think they hate harems purely by concept. Offensive logic of the harem genre. Come on, guys, there's harem anime that isn't offensive. Yeah, and it is just kind of... I don't want to say it. I don't really want to say it, because it's like... But like, you know what? I'm not gonna say it. You remember last stream how often they'd be like, "Oh, we might be tempted to say this thing," and then they say the thing, and then they'd just be coy with it, and they'd be say it with their chest. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it. Yeah, they're called otome. Poor harems. Shinesman from 1995. Kiria Matsumoto is a bright young sailor. Bizarre combination of Power Rangers and Wall Street. It does sound like that, not gonna lie. Bad acting, recycled footage, silly dialogue, and insane plotting are presented as a satire. Though since one gets plenty of that in anime anyway, it's tempting to suggest this is the same old, just presented ironically. Another allegory of corporate competition this time. This time about video formats can be discerned beneath the surface of Armitage the Third. Sheesh. That's a negative. Bad acting, recycled footage, silly dialogue, insane plotting. It's tempting to suggest this is the same. Just presented ironically. This is interesting. Bad acting. Recycled footage. Silly dialogue. And insane plotting. Though, since one gets plenty of that in anime anyway, it's tempting to suggest this is the same old, same old. Just another, like, blasé, like, anime. Like, woe is me, almost. Who are the ones writing this encyclopedia anyway? I know who they are, but like, and like they're fans of this stuff for decades. But I feel like their attitude is not like people having this attitude about it is you're not gonna like it for very long as these guys have, you know. I think it's just kind of their sense of humor, like they're British, you know. But like, it's just sad. It's just sad to me. Yeah. Shingu, Secret of the Stellar Wars. 2001. It's not in the first edition. That's all they say? Wait, what? Wait, what? What? Okay, I'm weirded out here. Hold on, sorry. So like here, there's what I'm reading is Shingu's Secret of the Stellar Wars, and you see there it's Gakuen Senki Murio or College Chronicle Murio, and then I click on the link, and it brings me to this, which is literally it's supposed to be Shining Tiazu Kurosuindo. Based on a game. They don't even say it's based on a game. All they give is a premise. Oh, I didn't even know we actually licensed it. Like, what? This is not the premise. What is this? Wait a minute. Sorry, we're gonna... I'll keep it on screen. Hold on. Shingu, Secret of the Stellar Wars. Shingu, Secret of the... Yeah. What? Yeah, no, okay, yeah. Oh. Right. I forgot. Yeah. This is completely different. What on earth happened? This actually looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. This looks pretty good. I like the designs a lot. I wonder who the character designer is. Takahiro Yoshimatsu? I don't know why it's linked to this. Yukimatsu? Is that it? Takahiro Yoshima. Takahiro. Oh, sorry. Takahiro Yoshimatsu. There we go. Okay. Get out! Hmm. Oh! Wow, wait, this guy? The character designer on it, and that's also Yorimoi, right? Placed further in the universe? It's the same character designer, isn't it? Play, fuck, Yori... Moi... fuck it. Shit. I could have sworn that's the same character designer. Hunter x Hunter 2011 character designs? Whoo! Jubei-chan Ninja Girl. Ninja Scrolls TV's character designer. Oh, Edo Rocket character design. Overlord. There it is. Yes, I knew it. That's cool. Yeah, I can totally see it now. I can totally see it now. Hunter x Hunter, like 2011 Hunter x Hunter and Yorimoi and everything. I think I see it. I wouldn't have pegged that immediately, but like, that's sick. I'm gonna write that down. But like, this is a very disappointing article because very like. This is an anime. Is this an anime original? I don't even know. I think maybe look at the manga. Gotta use AnyList. I was wondering whether Lane would make you finally start using it. Fuck you! I will not use AnyList! Tatsuo Sato, I think. He directed Shigefumi. Oh, cool. Yeah, Tatsuo Sato. He did the series comp and directed it. Sheesh! He's the original creator, too. Oh my gosh. Bodacious Space Pirates. Lagrange, Chief Director. Nadesco's Director, Basic Planning. Ninja Scrolls TVs. Yeah, Shikifumi, you're right. But this is actually the... Is this the only... Shingu's the only one where he's credited as original creator? Not quite. Yes, actually, yes. Original creator. That's the only one that he's... That's his baby. That's really cool. I keep saying it, like, I keep using this term when I find a creator where, like, they're the director and have a lot of other jobs and they're original creator. And I say, like, that's their baby. I just find it cute. I just went to check info while Malon's down. Didn't realize people were so against it. It's not that he was against... I mean, these camps. It's, you know, Coke and Pepsi. Whatever. But that's really cool. It's too bad that the only thing that the fucking article says is, in the year 2070, the Japanese government finally admits the existence of aliens after an unidentified flying object in Tokyo identifies itself as the Seeker. A few days later, new student Subaru Murio transfers to a school in Tenmo, a new town in Kanagawa Prefecture. He dresses and behaves oddly, inspiring fellow student Hajime Murata to investigate further. No prizes for guessing that Subaru is not of this earth. And that's it! That's a joke! That's a joke. This is exactly like... It's functionless. I think the plot is fine and is like kind of you know, important, but it's not the only fucking thing. If the article is just the plot, it stinks. It just doesn't... I don't know if it's an original idea. I don't know I don't know the significance of... I never put a name to Tatsuo Sato before. But give me some context. It's the Nadesco director. It's the Shigefumi director. It's like he's done other stuff. Original creator has a very specific meaning in Japanese context, from what I understand. They're usually called showrunners in the business. Yeah, okay. Oh, and then there's Shining Tears X Wind. Yeah, so then here's Shining Tears X Wind. And then it goes to Makoto Shinkai, and then Makoto Shinkai goes to Shin-A Animation. The Shinsengumi Palace goes here, I guess. And then Shinesman goes to Shingu. Sheena Dark goes to Shinesman. Shin-A Doga goes to Sheena Dark. And then Shinna Kingdom's the same, yeah. They just messed up they just cycled the things weird. Oh well. I just wouldn't call this an odd choice, really. Fuck off. Goofy All Links. Ichi Kawamori is listed as that on Kiru Minzo. Okay, now it's Shining Tears X Wind. As I understand it, it matters a lot from a legal contractual perspective, but don't quite quote me. Yeah, sure. I'm sure it has stuff with that as well, but like, it's from an original idea. If it's like his idea, if it's their idea, then it's their idea. This is from 2007. Yeah, fair. It's like used as promotional material for the sequel game. Totally fair. Makoto Shinkai. Pseudonym for Makoto Nitsu, a writer and animator who arrived in the industry via gaming and digital animation, and whose Voices of a Distant Star is one of the landmark works of modern anime. Made practically solo, with off-the-shelf software in his own home, it turned Shinkai into the poster boy of do-it-yourself animators and offered a tantalizing glimpse of new opportunities to bypass traditional channels of production and distribution in a wired world. Shinkai's work is distinguished by a concentration on romance and drama, even within science-fictional framing devices, such as Voices of a Distant Star, which uses relativity and space travel to symbolize the emotional distance between individuals. He would return to similar themes, largely stripped of sci-fi trappings, everyday anime, in his later 5 centimeters per second and Garden of Words. Although he was swiftly co-opted into the professional anime world, handed the directorial reins for the feature-length Place Promised in Our Early Days and Children Who Chase Lost Voices from Deep Below, his best work remains in the niche that serves adult fandom, shorter works released straight to video or shown only in limited screenings, without any restrictions imposed by wider appeals to the mainstream. Shinkai maintains his contacts in the gaming world, with credits for animation segments in franchises such as Double Wish and A Breath of Heart. His work continues to reflect the yearnings and passion often implied in the audience of dating sims, but also the new angles and approaches associated with animators who have grown up with little experience of the cell tradition. In particular, he demonstrates a canny ability to play to his own strengths and limit to his weaknesses, such as utilizing live reference materials for his backgrounds and environments. He remains an iconic figure for an entire generation of new animators all around the world, including China, where in 2009 the local series Jinling Zi Chuang, I've not brushed up on that, was caught lifting some of his work. Recycling backgrounds, grabbing shots, And in one moment of quaintly demure piracy, putting longer skirts on some of his schoolgirls. Okay. A little bit of an exaggeration, but fine enough. Oh my god, did they just say something non-negative about dating sims? His work continues to reflect the yearnings and passions often implied in the audience of dating sims. Neutral. Neutral. Often implied in the audience of dating sims. Shinsengumi Farce from 1989. Someone hasn't seen Gintama! Hyped on release as the Shinsengumi as you've never seen them before. Somewhat ironically, since anime never seems, they put it never in italics, never seems to have portrayed the Shinsengumi as the vigilante extremists they actually were. I'm pretty sure Gintama did that. Albeit not right away. Later in the series, though. Yeah, they actually list Gintama here. Similarly sanitized versions would appear in Zagai, Gintama, and in Gohato, which romanticized them as sexually confused pretty boys. Oh, sweet. Jeez. It'd be funny if I... Jeez. That'd be funny. I liked reading that one tweet online that thought the Shinsengumi were only from Gintama. Yeah. Very cool. I'll just put the added in Please. I do not know about the Shinsengumi. I just know Gintama is funny and weird. Shiodome Cable TV from 2011. They call the closing credits pure genius, but I don't think I'll give it to them. With full positive. Shoo. From 2008. Porn fantasy, great. Okay. Shion's King. Shion no O. From 2007. Oh. Clever, well-written, and well-paced, and entertaining. Compare with the very different approach to making anime about static tabletop games entertaining in Saki the Player and Hikaru's Go. Is this Shion no O or something else? Yeah, it's Shion no O. Well, there, here's Shion no O. Gotcha, yeah. Okay, they like that one. Really good series. There's a really pretty Otokonoko here character, and honestly, I'm a bit disappointed they don't let him stay pretty the entire series. I'm about to be like, did they just give a bio for Norio Matsumoto? And it's like, no, obviously, it's Shioyama. He joined forces with Ryosuke Takahashi to become one of the prime movers of the great era of robot anime. His first work as a character designer was on Daiton 3, although he's probably best remembered today for Ronin Warriors. I'm not familiar with him. I'm just gonna look at TV first and then OVA. Key animation, animation director. Character design for Daitarn. That was his debut as character designer. AD. Sub-character design for Doogram. Did the character designs for Votoms. That does track. I can picture Votom's designs and Daitarn's designs, yeah. Panzerward Gallant. Centurions. Samurai Troopers. Gao Gaigar, design work. Okay. Design work, and then key animation. For film, he did, not too much, just some key animation. Did he pass away? Oh, in 2017. Damn. But then, yeah, it was character designs for the Votoms OVAs, Votoms, Gallant. King of Braves again. I mean, one of the prime movers of the great era of robot anime. I give mad respect for him, but like, he was the character designer for Votoms and Daitarn. And, like, that's kind of it. And Gallant. Like, okay. Like, he was AD on plenty of other shows, but so were several other people. Yeah, I'm looking again, like, not really. I don't... I mean, yeah, but a lot of people worked on Inuyasha. And a lot of people worked on Gao Gaigar. Like Yoni Tani. Yoni Tani's way more of a like important figure in mecha than Shiyoyama. And again, not to knock Shiyoyama, I thought it was really interesting. But like, that was weird. I saw Mobile Shoot on there too. Sure. But like Imagawa? Imagawa? I don't think it's anything like Saki though. Well, they're just saying because it's a board game, both board games. That's it. That's all they're saying. I'm not gonna write that one down though. Another Toei animator that like left early and didn't have that much impact on anime. Like he had some impact, don't get me wrong. He worked on Magic Boy before working directly with Tezuka on Journey to the West. Subsequently worked as an animator on Little Norse Prince, Madcap Island, and many others before leaving hands-on animation in 1968. And worked as a producer for radio and television. Like, I'm sorry, but like not that much of an impact. And like, I'm not completely trying to knock it or anything, but it's just, I keep getting this weird thing of like, I do want to get a list of all the staff people here, and then go back and be like, who's not here, but these guys are, you know? I really am interested in doing that. I'm gonna make sure I write that down in the main article. Yeah. Alright. Because she's Shirado. Okay. Kind of a small impact. Masamune Shiro, not a small impact. He achieved early fame as a manga creator, leading to an ill-starred role as a director on his own Black Magic M66, from which he eventually stepped down in favor of Hiroyuki Kitakubo mid-production. Subsequent adaptations of Shiro's manga work, such as Ghost in the Shell, have traded on his name, but have been made without his direct involvement. Others, such as Landlock and Gundress, have utilized the bare minimum of Shiro's contribution, a single character design, for example, and trumpeted it as if he has made every frame. Yeah, and like you're saying that about other creators though? You do the exact same thing? I feel like they do a very similar thing here. And trumpeted it as if he has made every frame. You do the same thing. Konaka on Princess Tutu? For example? Yeah, it doesn't seem like he was super influential on a lot of shows. I have to watch Takeshi's Farewell to Nostradamus. Shinzo from 2000. Still not, actually still not in the, but it is listed as Mashirambo. So let's see if it's in the back. Mashirambo. Mush. No. Oh, yes, it is. Mashirambo, 245. I'm sure I've already read that down then, that it was already moved in Chin. I've already read it. Yep, change moved. Yep, I already got it. I already read it. Let me read it just in case. Okay, that's all. They don't really say much. Shocking Pink from 2011. Not an especially convincing reversioning of Romance in the Three Kingdoms. And it is a porn. Miyazaki for everything. They think Miyazaki invented anime. No, they don't. Come on. They think Tezuka... No, actually, they don't even think Tezuka did. They get, these guys are smarter than that. They spent a lot of time going over early anime. One of the bios we just read talked about how this guy's work was lost to time, but it's pretty much considered to be the first anime. Isn't Shocking Pink a 2 to 3 episode hentai? Yeah, yes, Chipper. It's good to see you. I don't normally see you in chat. But yeah, you know, it's a porn. Although all they say it's based on a porn manga, so it's just sort of like my assumption then. To be fair, they do credit Tezuka. In fact, he's the only manga artist they care about. They like Otomo. The quote, the anime was a mistake, it's gotta be out there. Let me see. Let me see if they do. I don't know if they do. Anime was a No results. Anime was a mistake. No results. No results. Because it's not a real thing he said. Shocking Pink Girl Momoko from 1990. Yeah. That's it. Okay. Moving on. Shogun Warriors from 1977. This is not an anime show, but it was the first major impact of anime robots on US consciousness since Astro Boy. It's a brand name created by Mattel for a range of unrelated anime robot toys imported from Japan. Monogram also produced plastic kits of the toys, and in 1979, Marvel acquired permission to produce a comic book featuring the first 3 robots licensed, although the storylines and characters bear no relationship to the original Japanese series. The comic ran for 20 issues. By 1980, the line was at an end, but it was massively influential at the time. When Force 5 was advertised in 1981, Jim Terry Productions' flyer for the show labeled it for the kids who have already bought $75 million worth of these super robot toys marketed by Mattel under the name the Shogun Warriors. See also Godaiken. The names used in the US included, in order of US release, Raideen, Combatra, Combatler 5, Vanguard Ace, Mazinga and Great Mazinga, Mazinger Z, Deimos, or Starbirds, Dragon, Rider, and Poseidon from Getter Robo G, Grandizer, and Voltus V, or Voltus. Very interesting. Let me just check the 3rd edition. Yeah, no change. Good article. I guess I should clarify. I mean, they seem to think that Miyazaki is the sole reason anime is any good. Anybody's mistake wasn't a meme until 2015, so this would have, funnily enough, predated it. A fake quote derived from an article where he was complaining about Lolicon. He's just mad for not getting residuals when he popularized the movement in Cagliostro. Pretty sure that was Moe. I don't think he was talking about Lolicon specifically. I'm pretty sure he was complaining about the state of the industry while not being familiar with any of it. Shoujo Sect Innocent Lovers. If you're offended by the idea of teachers seducing pupils, or by schoolgirl sexuality, give this anime, adapted from Ken Kuragane's 2005 manga, a miss. Not really an opinion. I love to think that Spielberg actually saw Cagliostro. The animation. 2012. Porn. Sojio Kawakuma K from 2002. Okay, negative then. Shoujo Kawakuma K. It's porn. Isn't one of the worst porn you'll ever see. But please be aware this is no recommendation. Sure, but it's definitely your opinion. It's not bad. Shokujo, the animation. This is the 4th porn in a row. Why do they have to? Why do they have to fucking say this? Like, I don't know why they bother padding the fucking book out with just like with Shokujo, like the fucking. You're the one this was made for. Like, sure, yeah, I'm sure that's the case, but why are you bringing that up? Just say this and move on, or don't have the fucking thing in the fucking book at all. Arg. I'm not even gonna write that one down. It's like, yeah, you're right. You're probably right, but like, what are you saying this for? You the reader. You must be who this is for. Fucking hell! I pushed the button. That scared the shit out of me. Anyway. God damn it. Okay, Shonen on Myoji. 2006. Cliched but charming historical mystery that succeeds through the strength of its character interactions and a multi-layered story with some surprises amid the stereotypes. Shoot! 1994. What the fuck? Why would you tell me that? Oh, massive spoiler. Then in the middle of the series, this big plot twist happens. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, and they don't even fucking do anything about it. Oh. No other change. Ah, shoot. Shoot Fighter Tekken. 2003. Mm. This is a fucking parody. What they're just describing is just like how fucking Western animation would make for would like pastiche anime. Literally. Dragon Ball, Pokemon, panty shots. What are we doing here? What the fuck are we doing here? Yeah. Ugh. Went off of Wikipedia seems to be he says situation regarding his feels so excited or not. Whatever. Someone's just gotta ask him again. And it's okay if it, just ask him if when was the first time he saw it. It's not it's you just ask. Good lord. Shotaro Ishinomori's Historical Adventures. Oh, this is on the level of that tweet I saw earlier that totally said Toriyama made Goku because he got inspired by Superman. Whatever. $1991. Okay, so this is actually a new entry, I think. Yeah. This is like it's a hybrid of live action and anime, so they may not have included it at first. Showa story from 2010. Nicely detailed slice of Showa period nostalgia put into context by showing video clips and photos of the modern day locations. Maybe positive on that. first one was the few Japanese Superman fans. No other question. Probably more cornucopia pop culture influence. Twitter is just Twitter. Humans are just human. Shoyanoid Makoto-chan from 1998. Cool. Great. They did add something though. They added the context of where this is from. Because all they fucking say in the first edition. Look at this fucking article, dude. This is all this article is. Come on, focus. You can read that. Like what? And then they just add an early entry in the notorious Vanilla series. That's less than as Cryed. Yeah, a lot of them are short. A lot of these articles are short. Just one thing I'm gonna be keeping track of. Shrine of the Morning Mist. 2002. Short runtime. It's 12 minutes an episode. Leaves little room for character development or plot innovation, but it's cute and repetitive enough to sell both lovers of Tenji Muyo clones and those who go misty-eyed at the sight of traditionally dressed shrine maidens. Far superior Alhazard. Guess I'll give it a mixed. I'm gonna give that more of a dismissive, actually. Yeah, these fans will like it. I swear to God, someone's gotta stop them. This constant Tenchimuyo referencing is too much for my brain. Yeah. It would be funnier if your typo was Brian. It's too much for my Brian. That's just me. Shuffle! 2005. We have to admit, we never expected a high concept that melds Urotsuki Doji with Urusei Yatsura, but sadly, that's Shuffle's only claim to originality. I'm gonna read this synopsis to you again. The gateways to the kingdom of gods and demons are opened and can't be closed. In an ordinary suburb, the king of the gods and his family move in on one side of the Tsuchimi family home, the king of the demons and his family on the other. The teenage daughters of these two households set their sights on the human boy next door. Apparently, they both fell in love with him years ago and have always wanted the chance to be near him, so the sudden availability of real estate in the human world is heaven sent. But Rin already has a girl living with him, a childhood friend who is also in love with him. The three love rivals and their object all go to the same high school and, well, you can fill in the rest for yourself. Urotsuki Doji and Urusei Yatsura? From that? I guess. What do they have to say about Shuffle? Yeah. Not like Overfiend at all. Of course not. Alright. Go Dara. This is for you, Weird Proc. This is in your gun. I barely get your answer from it. No, I can't. Anyways, isn't Shuffle one of the original big Otokonoko shows? Their comparison is basically, well, both shows feature monster girls, so same thing. They all they see is the premise, like they've read on the box. That's like, oh, the heaven. What? Wait, what? Wait. They did it again. What? Guys, we're actually not at Shugochara yet. We're still on Shuffle. 2007? Check this out. So here's Shuffle, 2005, directed by Naoto Hosoda. No, this is what I just read. It's like, oh, Shuffle, 2007. So the 24 episode one, and then there's New Edition. Shuffle's a 2005 series based on a pornographic visual novel by Navel about a world in which God... What are they doing? A familiar harem setup, trope heavy and predictable. Could there be any way to squeeze more airtime and sponsorship money out of it? Taking a leaf from the Evangelion primer on how to craft new money from used goods. The Shuffle media partners got director Hosoda and his crew to recut the 24-episode series into a 12-episode recap with just one new episode thrown in at the end to lure fans on. Focusing on each story of the 5 individual girls in the new show aired. Why is this a separate article? Why do you have to describe it twice? What's going on? Why did they do that? It's some sequel or remake, I forgot which. Why didn't they put this in the same article? The recap is called Shuffle Memories, though. Are they crapping on the rebuild movies? I guess. I think they were talking about Death and Rebirth, because like the recap movie for Evangelion, the one that came out before End of Evangelion. I think that's what they're talking about, because like Shuffle 2007 is a recap show. What on earth? They are Philistines who are incapable of appreciating Ao Nishimada character designs. Let me see the character designs. Oh, okay. These don't excite me necessarily. Like, okay, sure. Although it definitely doesn't look like, oh, the Lord of Demons or something. I want Shuffle fucking anime. Okay. The VN designs definitely look more interesting. I don't know about the anime, honestly. Looks okay. Anyway. I can understand this mistake in the second edition, but why is it in the third? No, what happened is that the second edition came out in 2006. So the 2005 article is from the second edition, and then they just created a new one for the third, but they kept the second one in. It seems to have what seems to have happened. These people unironically say, do we really need more than one Gundam series? No, they do believe that! You remember them talking about Gundam, right? They're like, oh my god, more Gundam, it's never ending. The character on the Shuffle DVD I have, oh nice. There are characters in Shuffle called the KKK, and the dub has to specifically say, not that KKK. Gonna see the checked every entry limit line for the third edition. They made a lot of revisions, but like it's weird that they've made this that some of these have come in. Maybe it's just in the digital version for some reason. I'm gonna be buying the physical at some point. I could check, but they've done this twice, I believe. It was Shuffle and then another one I have to look. Yeah, the anime character fighting KK sounds awesome. Alright, now we're on Shugo Chara. Sorry to tease you like that, Weird Frog. Shugo Chara! Exclamation point. Every child carries in its heart an egg containing the self he or she dreams of being. Resentment and failure can cause those eggs to become X-eggs, bringers of trouble and chaos. Amu is a shy girl who becomes a guardian, dedicated to capturing X-eggs and restoring them to their original positive form. She does this with help from her own dream selves, alter egos, or Shugo Charas, called Dia, Ron, Miki, and Sue. But Amu's only a 6th grader, and ranged against her is the mighty Easter Corporation, whose one aim seems to be ensuring the spread of X-eggs, destroying the children's self-belief and self-confidence, and making them dependent on commercial goods and superficial relationships. The show's ambition goes beyond its budget. The plot and pacing are uneven, the design generic, the animation all over the scale from superb to almost unwatchable. but the concept and characters based on Peach Pit's 2006 manga were strong enough to earn it another 2 TV seasons. They do this fucking thing again where they completely dodge. I thought they were going to go somewhere with that, and then they're just like, well, it was successful enough. Okay. Another 2 seasons. Carrying on the theme of secret dreams, the show also included an open audition for an unsigned elementary or junior high school aged singer to join the group. The animated shorts were a series entitled blah blah blah. Yeah. That's it? That's all they say! Aww. What a disappointing article. That's all I have to say about it. And by reading that, you can kind of like assume it's a magical girl series, but they don't even really specify really. I mean, they say it has ambition, I guess, so we'll put it mixed, I guess. Show's ambition goes beyond its budget. Plot and pacing are uneven. That has nothing to do with budget. The design, generic. That's not really a budget thing, that's just you finding them generic. Animation all over the place, from all over the scale, from superb to almost unwatchable. But the concept and characters were strong enough for 2 more seasons. Blech. I only watched the first episode or 2, but Sugar Chara seems super retained and inspired. Oh yeah? I've only seen a few episodes, but I'd say it's good. It's also good to see a silly. I always feel like Peach Pit was another manga duo I feel doesn't get enough recognition. I only know Nana Mizuki doing a song. Yeah, I want to go back at some point. Also, Shugo Chara Doki in 2006? First Shugo Chara season was in 2007. It's just really well beloved by manga shoujo fans, except when they have to pull the older guy romance squicky as it be in today's world. Looks really up my alley. I would really like to know how these guys think anime budgets work. The thing is, I know they know better than this. You read their other articles, you read their history articles, you read their industry stuff. They've been in this industry. They've worked in anime and manga industry, in magazine, working on the magazines. Like, how do you mess this up? How do you make these claims? I don't get it. They should know what budget implies. Feels a bit of a run-of-the-mill magical girl show, but it's executed pretty well. Every magical girl show should strive to be at least as good as this show. Hell yeah. You throw the money on the paper and the drawing comes out. Yeah. Do they know better? I'm reckoning they do. I'm not gonna, because if I say they don't know better, then I'm excusing them. They should know better than to say this. Sugar Chara is a blonde girl dressed in black clothes and serene demeanor who is voiced by Nana Mizuki. Which is why I automatically like it. I just need that Saturday morning tune feeling. Play with bigger budgets mean you only hire the good animation and directors. Alright. Moving on. Shura no Toki. Love the personality and characters. Yeah. What's the article we're getting to? Sign of the Otaku. Okay, we just gotta get through SH. This is from 2004. They seem to give away a lot. It's easy to see Shurano Toki's appeal. Its dynasty of stubbly-faced, good-hearted heroes sits astride samurai history like the Yagyu clan, benefiting from action-packed careers with a vague nod toward educational storylines. There's not too much their opinion, though. Alright, see you guys. Thanks for streaming. Good to see you, Weird Proc. Oh yes, this is one where the guy uses his fist as a sword, I think? Yeah. IRC? I guess they were hoping me and Donkey would have to work on Shibashara. No. Kanagari has a similar word of sword this fight. The best word. There, Irish bounce too. Heck yeah, Annalisa. Thank you for stopping by. There's a spin-off of the manga, which I only know because of the PS1 fighter. Shurado! 1989. Okay, I actually probably think they seem positive on it. Shurado. Let me just double check the 3rd edition. Oh, so they do spoil the series. They just say, series ended tragically. They actually, what they say is, with the guiding hand of Tatsunoko's legendary producer Ippei Kuri on the tiller, Shurado delivers the goods. It was the #1 series in Japan in its year of release. I don't know. Okay. The manga is also quite old. I think it started in the late 80s. Shusaku from 1999 is not here. Oh, we read this one. Shameful. Yeah, it's shameful in Shusaku. Yep, I read this one already. Yep. Shutendoji. 1989 Shutendoji. This is too much information. For the finale, yeah, this is way too much information. Though they do say it's one of the better adaptations of Nagai's work, with a clever script, chilling visuals, and inspired plot twists that bridge time and space. Thanks for spoiling it, though. I'll say I'm interested then. Let me double check the 3rd edition. And they did actually add something as well. Wait, Shirada was bigger than DBZ? Shusaku, lol. I think that was the one Rag streamed at one time. It was interesting. They said, see also Kaido Maru and Otogi Zoshi, which approached the same tale from a very different direction. Siamese Cat from 2001. It is in the first book. Charlie's Angels, Japanese style, courtesy of Monkey Punch. Okay. Sibling Secret from 2002. And this is Unbalance, which was I saw was being posted on Twitter for being very clearly directed by Akiyuki Shimbo. This is a hentai very clearly directed by Akiyuki Shimbo. They don't mention that here, of course. You wouldn't have known otherwise. Oh. 2009. Humorous picture of everyday life in a modern city. That's it. Okay. I thought they liked Shinbo. Yes, they do. They just don't mention that it's him because it's a pen name. The credit is Juhachi Minamisawa. He's not officially credited on this, but you watch the clips I saw on Twitter. It's like, yeah, that's totally him. I want to see if I can find it. Pretty sure I liked it. And I'm not gonna yeah, I found it. I'm not gonna use my desktop to show it. There you go. But like, yeah. Sibling stories. 2009. I just read this. Sorry, I'm dumb. Sign of the Otaku. We're already made it. We literally like less than 2 hours since I started streaming, and I just did 50 fucking entries. Let's fucking go. Now I have 2 hours to have a quick sleep, a little quick power nap before Tears of the Kingdom. So this is a sign of the Otaku. Okay. I'm surprised they didn't make any snide comments, but alright. That's it. So let's count 50. This is for Tuesday. Let's count to, and we've done now 242 left. I watched this. It was okay, but I felt the generation gap between older otaku and someone like me, because I couldn't really relate to it. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Forty-one, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 29, 50. We're ending on somebody's dreamer, someday's dreamers. They do mention that Somebody's Dreamers 2 is directed by Osamu Kobayashi. That's cool. That's nice. All right. I know that was super quick, but I'm okay with that. I'm at peace with it. Because I was worried that this would be too much for me, burning out and everything. Because I had a very long day, but I'm okay. I am daijobu. So I'm gonna take that as a win and head the heck out of here. I'm sorry that you know, it was quick, but I'm happy you guys were here. Thank you so much for coming, and looking forward to seeing them rip some. We'll see. It doesn't seem like it. They seem to like it. I don't know. I'm gonna head out with this at the end of this song. Anyway, you guys are great. I'll see you hopefully Tuesday. Yo, peace.